Oh man, I was gonna start out this video with a gag like, previously on YouTube. And then I realized that what I was thinking happened previously on YouTube never happened on YouTube because I never got done with that video. So I guess we'll just have to cut back to what I was going to upload like 4 months ago and never did. So, oh man. Today is February 13th, 2025, and it's kind of a crazy day because today is actually the 55th anniversary of heavy metal's first true album, Black Sabbath, by Black Sabbath, featuring the song Black Sabbath, which of course I built a wooden coaster for in the Planet Coaster 1 version of this park. And I do plan on recreating that ride, or at least creating a new version of that ride for my Planet Coaster 2 park. Oh, but there's even more big news. Because Black Sabbath, I don't know if you heard about this, but Ozzy Osbourne is doing his farewell show with Black Sabbath, featuring Bill Ward even this time. Like, this is from the 13 tour, no Bill Ward. And then I saw Black Sabbath twice on their farewell tour in 2016, also no Bill Ward, but this is Black Sabbath in its entirety with Bill Ward. So that brings me to this. It's February 13th, like I said. This is Thursday. I have already been in 2 pre-sales for this and have failed to get a ticket because they sell out just instantly. I've never been so stressed out about trying to buy tickets in my life. Like, I'm trying to sell my kidneys here. Like, both kidneys. Just, I don't need kidneys anymore. I need to see Black Sabbath one more time. Tonight is our last shot. And I really hope that I can get these tickets, man. I really want to get these tickets. I want to go. I want to see Black Sabbath. I've never seen Ozzy solo. This is like the show of a lifetime. I'm just really hoping I can go. But anyway, enough about my hopes and dreams. Let's pop into Planet Coaster 2 and see just how much I've done with my heavy metal park in the last 6 weeks. I fucking got tickets. I fucking got tickets. So yeah, it's been a while since I've published anything on YouTube, let alone my heavy metal park. But I was originally going to upload the next installment of the metal park back in February. But then something happened while I was kind of in the midst of that video. Black Sabbath announced they're playing another show, another final show, their actual final show for Ozzy and Black Sabbath. And I knew I had to go. The lineup sounded stacked, show of a lifetime. And yeah, I got a ticket. And ever since then I've been planning out my trip. In fact, this is now the weekend before my trip starts, and I'm still kind of getting my ducks in a row figuring out the last little details. But it's going to be exciting, not only for me, obviously, but for this series, because not only am I going to the UK, I'm first stopping in Chicago to hit up Six Flags Great America with my sister. Then the next day, I'm flying to Toronto for an all-day layover to hit up Canada's Wonderland because they said AlpenFury was going to be done late spring, and now it's summer, and it's still not done, and I swear to God. But then after that, flying to the UK, doing a couple of touristy things, but something that's particularly exciting for my heavy metal park is I am going to take a tour of the Maple Durham watermill, which is the watermill that's on the cover of Black Sabbath's first album, which, might I remind you, I recreated to be the station of my Black Sabbath coaster in Planet Coaster 1, which I've been planning on recreating in Planet Coaster 2. So now I'm not just going to be relying on like Google Maps imagery and like random YouTube videos and whatever pictures I can find on Google. I'm going to tour the watermill in real life, and I might even try to use my phone to see if I can get like a shitty 3D scan of it so that I can reference it once I'm back home. And I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of pictures. I'm going to be nerding out the whole time. But then, yeah, we're doing that. We're hitting up a Slayer show that's also happening in the UK the week that we're going to be there. But then Saturday, July 5th, I'm just going to be probably crying nonstop the whole day, getting to see Black Sabbath one last time. Actually getting to see Ozzy perform his solo act for the first time ever somehow, because I tried to. Just don't even get me started on the fact that I never got to see Ozzy live. I tried. I bought tickets. They just kept canceling and canceling. But yeah, it's crazy. We're doing all that. And then the day after the show, because we're going to be in Birmingham, what's just north of Birmingham but Alton Towers. So I'm going to go to Alton Towers for the day. And then after that, my trip is finally coming to the end, where I get to enjoy 22 straight hours of airports and airplanes with basically no breaks to get all the way back to Phoenix. And one of the sad things is, if I don't get to ride AlpenFury on my actual trip to Canada's Wonderland on the way out to the UK, there's a good chance it might have opened by the time I'm flying back to Phoenix through Toronto. But I don't have a long enough layover to actually make it to the park and back through airport security. So I'm going to be like right there with it running. Just sad and exhausted. Maybe a little heartbroken. Maybe actually a lot heartbroken, because not only am I going to be missing out on that roller coaster, but I'm also going to be like, Black Sabbath is done. Ozzy's done. Yeah, it's insane. That's so yeah, this is going to be quite the trip. And I'm definitely going to be taking video the whole time. Gonna make a little mini series out of it. Who knows how long it'll take me to actually upload that, because life is just keeping me busy. I've been busy at work, been busy at home. Once again, welcome to the middle of the night. It's only 12:30 right now, but yeah, when I'm working on these videos, like I've said before, it's usually the middle of the night because I'm just busy all day. So hopefully we'll actually start making some content again, because a big thing, like one of the big reasons I hadn't been posting content was because when I have had free time, I've been planning this trip. But there's been a few other things kind of going on in the world. I don't know if my shirt can allude to it, but today the president decided to bomb Iran, even though he's been talking shit. Anyway, I won't get into that. I usually keep that sort of thing mostly off my YouTube channel. It's usually the kind of thing I'm posting on Instagram or Twitter, so I try to keep that sort of thing off of YouTube, but this political shit's also been keeping me busy. I've been making lots of new merch and stuff in my free time, setting up new stores, things like that, protesting. Alright, let's go, boys. I got Trump is a wannabe tyrant poser in the front, and then you are a cuck, or this guy driving around with his Trump flags. But yeah, I'm hoping that finally, now that I'm not going to be planning this trip, I'm going to be actually doing it. Afterwards, I'll have at least a little time to, first of all, put out the videos of the trip, but then second of all, actually hop back into Planet Coaster now that there's multiple new updates and all these new features and all these new pieces that we can use. I think it's going to be pretty fun to hop back in, especially after riding so many new rides, because I'm a baby thuzy. I have less than 30 credits right now. But yeah, this trip's going to be kind of insane. I'm going to be on 8 flights throughout the whole thing. I'm flying from Phoenix to Chicago, from Chicago to Toronto, Toronto to Edinburgh, Edinburgh to London, and then we're road tripping from London to Cardiff, and then from Cardiff to Birmingham, and then Birmingham to Manchester, and then from Manchester I'm flying to Dublin, and then from Dublin back to Toronto, and then from Toronto to Philadelphia, and then Philadelphia finally back home to Phoenix. It's gonna be worth it, because between all the flights and the road trips, we're gonna be doing a lot of cool shit. I'm gonna ride a lot of new rides in 3 new parks that I've never been to, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully you guys will all be seeing that soon and not in another 6 months. Alright, anyway, adios amigos.